Hello there. Today, I'm going to share with you the 10 most interesting facts about the movie Baby's Day Out. Let's get started. At the start of the movie, we see that the main character, Baby Bink, is celebrating his first birthday party. In the beginning of the movie, we hear the voice of the father saying, "Look at our boy. He's already got a full head of hair, can walk and crawl, and he's talking. Isn't he amazing?" However, towards the end of the film, when Bink grows up a bit, he starts walking and talking. This change in the character's development is a result of production delays due to legal issues with child actors. Due to child labor laws, filming had to be halted while Baby Bink's legal guardian sought approval for extended work hours. This resulted in a 3-month break during production, forcing the filmmakers to revise the script and expand Bink's age. As a compromise, the film crew opted to include several gags indicating that Bink was younger than initially planned. By doing so, they successfully portrayed Bink as a baby instead of a toddler. While filming, Joe Mantegna, who played Norby in the movie, pulled a prank on Lara Flynn Boyle, who portrayed Bink's mother. One day, while shooting a scene on the set, Mantegna snuck up behind her and gently placed a rubber spider on her neck. As she walked away, she suddenly felt something crawling on her skin. Realizing it was just a spider, she quickly brushed it off, much to the amusement of Joe Mantegna and others on the set. Baby's Day Out was not just a fun movie for the audience, but also for the child actors involved. During filming, they were often given breaks to play with toys and watch cartoons, creating a relaxed atmosphere on set. The fact that the child actors were well taken care of contributed to their ability to perform so naturally in the movie. In the course of filming Baby's Day Out, the production team and crew encountered numerous challenges, including difficulties obtaining permits for filming on location in Chicago. Despite these obstacles, the cast and crew persevered and managed to overcome the hurdles. The dedication and hard work of everyone involved in the film eventually paid off, resulting in a memorable cinematic experience. A fun fact about the iconic scene where Baby Bink crawls along a tight rope high above the city streets is that it was actually shot on a soundstage with a curved wire mesh stretched between two poles. To ensure safety, the wire mesh was covered with a thick layer of foam, and baby dolls were used as stand-ins for the real baby during filming. During the filming of the movie, the scenes involving traffic jams in downtown Chicago caused major disruptions. The production team had to work closely with the local authorities to obtain permission to shut down certain roads, causing significant inconvenience to the public. One of the standout scenes in Baby's Day Out is the glass elevator stunt. When Bink accidentally knocks a man's cigar out of his mouth and then climbs into the glass elevator, causing it to malfunction. In this scene, the baby was not really hanging off the side of the building. Instead, a special effect was used to create the illusion of a glass elevator that was falling. The crew used a wire rig system to hoist a cradle holding a doll up the side of the building, simulating the appearance of a baby dangling outside the elevator. Although the movie is set in Chicago, the exterior shots of the fictional Winfield home where Bink lives are actually of a house located in the Los Angeles suburb of Pacific Palisades. The production team chose this house because it closely resembled the type of mansion they envisioned for Bink's family. In one of the movie's funniest scenes, Eddie, played by Joe Mantegna, mistakes a stroller for a suitcase and tries to pull it like a suitcase. This scene required Eddie to run alongside the stroller as it moves on its own. To achieve this effect, a member of the crew pushed the stroller from behind while Mantegna ran in front of it, pretending to be pulling the stroller along. This clever technique created the illusion that the stroller was moving on its own. Towards the end of the movie, there is a scene where Eddie and Norby escape from the police by jumping onto a moving subway train. The action sequence involving the baby almost didn't make it into the final cut of the movie. However, director Patrick Red Johnson insisted on keeping the scene as it provided a thrilling climax to the film. The success of Baby's Day Out prompted discussions about the possibility of a sequel. However, the project never moved forward due to various reasons, including scheduling conflicts with the cast and creative differences regarding the direction of the potential sequel. As a result, Baby's Day Out remains a standalone film without any sequels or spin-offs. Even though the movie was set in Chicago, most of the interior scenes, particularly those set inside the Winfield Mansion, were filmed on sound stages in Southern California. The production team opted to film these scenes on sound stages to create a controlled environment and to ensure that the interiors of the mansion met their creative vision. Baby's Day Out was not the first time that twins were used to play a baby on a movie set. In the past, this method had been commonly used in the film industry to manage the challenges associated with working with real infants. By utilizing twins, the production could maintain longer shooting hours and still comply with child labor regulations. In the movie, there is a scene where Eddie hides in a construction site and accidentally pulls a lever, causing a giant metal arm to drop toward him. To create this dangerous scene, the crew built a fake metal arm that could move up and down. The scene was carefully planned and executed to ensure the safety of Joe Mantegna, who plays Eddie. One of the most impressive scenes in Baby's Day Out is the construction site finale, where Eddie and Norby find themselves stuck on a crane with Baby Bink. The entire sequence was filmed on a sound stage with a crane that could lift and move the camera and actors to create the illusion of being on a construction site. In addition to the stunts and action sequences, Baby's Day Out features several slapstick comedy moments that add to the film's overall humor. One memorable scene involves Eddie getting paint all over his face when he accidentally falls into a bucket of brightly colored paint. Another scene features Norby getting tangled up in construction equipment, resulting in a comical display of frustration and struggle. And last but not least, did you know that Baby's Day Out was not a big success at the U.S. box office when it was originally released in 1994? However, it gained a significant following in India, where it became one of the highest-grossing foreign films of all time. The movie's popularity in India led to it being dubbed in Hindi and being shown on television for many years. That's all for today. Which fact surprised you the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed these facts, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more entertaining content. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.